Namaste. Is it just a salutation and a way of greeting each other, or does it have a deeper significance? Indian culture is a complex and chaotic mixture of various rituals and traditions. But behind these practices and customs lies sound logical foundation of thousands of years old. Many of these lead towards a sound and healthy life. Namaste, as a form of no touch greeting, is the greatest example in the current time. Namaste is widely used in Southeast Asia, where Indian religious practices are really strong. It is used in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Bhutan, Burma, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Indonesia, as well as amongst East Asian Buddhists, Taoists, and Shintoists, as a sign of respect and greeting. The gesture has been incorporated into many yoga asanas, various Indian classical dance forms, and is used in everyday religious rituals. The term Namaste has been borrowed from Sanskrit. Nama means bow, obeisance or veneration, and Te means you. In short, Namaste stands for I bow down to you. As we delve deeper into the spiritual meaning, the word along with the gesture means the divine in me bows down to the divine in you. The sacred in me recognizes the sacred in you. Along with the uttered word Namaste, it is accompanied by a certain gesture. The hands are pressed together and placed near the chest with palms touching and fingers pointed upwards. In yoga, the tips of the fingers are major energy forms. Each fingertip represents a certain energy. The little finger represents tamas or dullness. The ring finger represents rajas or activity. The middle finger represents sattva or refinement. The index finger is the Atma or the individual soul, and the thumb represents the Paramatma or the ultimate soul. So when our fingers are joined together in a Namaste, there's a feeling of calmness and well-being that spreads throughout us. It is also believed that by folding our hands together, we keep our energy protected as opposed to absorbing the other person's energy, which is usually the case in times of handshakes and hugs. As there is zero physical contact, the ability for a person to affect another negatively is highly minimized. With the ongoing pandemic, let us try and understand how our world leaders are promoting Namaste. With the havoc caused by the COVID virus, our world leaders are opting for Namaste gesture to greet in an attempt to reduce the spread of COVID-19. We'll give you a few examples across the globe. For instance, French President Emmanuel Macron, along with his wife Brigitte Macron, used it to welcome Spain's King Philippe VI and Queen Letizia. US President Donald Trump and Irish Prime Minister Leo Varadkar greeted each other in the traditional Namaste amidst the virus spread. Britain's Prince Charles was greeted by Patricia Jeanette Scotland with a Namaste. King Willem Alexander of the Netherlands performs Namaste greeting to Indonesian Foreign Minister Retno Marsudi. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu advised his citizens to adopt Namaste as a way of greeting instead of shaking hands to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The Dominican Republic has joined the League of Countries promoting Namaste for a greeting. Also, the Caribbean nation appealed to the world to adopt the Indian way. There exists a number of other contactless greetings in the world. For instance, the Salam of Islam. This is quite common all over the world. The traditional Islamic greeting of As-salamu alaykum, which literally translates to peace be with you, with a hand gesture, does not require any physical contact. The next example would be Vai in Thailand. This gesture of greeting shows the influence of Hinduism and Buddhism in Thai culture. Vai is the standard greeting across Thailand, which involves the gentle bow of the head with one's hand pressed together in front. Next up is the Japanese ojigi or bowing. Bowing in Japan was introduced in the 7th century as a form of reverence or obeisance and was the exclusive practice of Japanese nobility. Now it is the most recognized form of nonverbal greeting. Eyvallah, which has been observed in Turkey, is a centuries-old no-touch gesture likely used by the Ottomans that involve placing the hand over the heart and bowing slightly. The movement signifies that the person is in your heart, indicating both respect and endearment. The word Eyvallah has Arabic roots and literally means we entrust to God, and the physical gesture has variations all over the Muslim world. Eyvallah is a common cross-gender greeting within more socially conservative Turkish communities. Amidst the panic that COVID has created, the world is getting used to greeting people with a namaste. The message behind namaste is, the God in me greets the God in you, and the spirit in me meets the spirit in you. To all of our surprise, technology is also fast catching up with the tradition. Alexa and Google Home are programmed to greet you with a namaste in Hindi. Namaste emoji is very popular with the millennials on WhatsApp or any other social media. Just like the yoga, Namaste can surely be the next Indian cultural diplomacy and soft power gift ready to be exported to the rest of the world. The Namaste ritual must be patented by India and given the status of a national greeting, just like we have the national flower, the national animal, and the other national symbols. Now, over to you, dear Indians. Now is the time. The world is waiting. Namaste.